Photography, and welcome to the first video tutorial of this workshop. With this first video tutorial, we're going to be doing what you call the retouching. We're going to be doing the professional retouching using two softwares, Ultimate Retouch and Retouch Academy. These are two softwares that has been made, that Photoshop made for you to be able to do your work faster and have the same result over and over again. If you already have these Ultimate Retouch, just go straight ahead and open it. This is the Ultimate Retouch. Once you open it, you see F2FC Gaussian. Maybe if you open it, it might be like this. So you can click on this second place here. You see 2F Gaussian. If you click on it like this, it's going to load for you. If you're doing a retouch image, I would advise you to use 4. If you're not doing a retouch image, I would advise you to use 2. Like a normal studio image, you can use 2. So you let it load. So once it finished loading, it will automatically select your mixer brush for you. Then you set your variables, your variation. Now, this is my mixer brush. These are my raw files to work with. So first of all, make sure your weight is 23, your load is 100, your mix is 100, your flow is 50. In other version of Photoshop, there's another one here. Make sure you leave that one at 10, like 2019, 2020. They have another one here, but Ultimate Retouch don't work on 2020 or 2021. It only works from 2017 to 2019. So here you leave it at 5. If your Photoshop has 5 place, you leave it here at 5. So what you do next is you have to close, you have to hide this your layer, and you have to zoom into your image to know what you're doing perfectly well. Now your brushing pattern, there is a pattern to brushing. Let me just do this little example for you. Now there is a pattern to brushing. There is a pattern to brush. You don't just brush. The face has a pattern, and this is the pattern of the face. You can look at this particular place here, and look at the nose here. You can look at this cheekbone. And look at where this place is. Now you are modifying the light, you are not removing it, you're not brushing the light. And of course, it is very important that when you're taking your portrait images, you make sure that your light setup is quite okay, so that the light can sit very well on your image. Okay, so these are the light in the image, so these are what we will be brushing. We will not remove them at all. So now let us go ahead and click on your volume retouch. Make sure your mixer brush is selected, and of course you start brushing. Now you don't brush like this and brush like this and brush like this. No, brushing has a pattern. You have to brush it in the direction of skin texture. Now the skin texture for this image is like this, so we are going to brush it like that. So I'm doing it, you have to hold your mouse down and you leave it, so you don't have to hold it down and brush it. As you're holding it, you're brushing it, you're increasing the size of a brush and you're reducing it. That is the perfect way to do it. For the first time you might not get it well, because it's something that it is not just what you just get for the first time. It will take you a little bit of time for you to work on it. Yes. Okay, so now we're brushing, now we're guiding our light, our image, the light in the image. Now that's what we're guiding, so that we will have that beautiful original detail of the face. Even after we're finished retouching, we'll still have that beauty there. But what we're doing is, what professional retouch does is, it makes the image look very fast, makes the image look very smooth, but it's still maintaining that same detail in the image. It's still maintaining all the major detail inside the image, but it will look soft. That is the work of the professional retouch. Okay, so when you're finished brushing, you on your texture layer back. If you zoom out the picture now, it's a little bit blurry, so if you on it back, you see the texture of the image is very fine and it's very nice. It's looking all smoky and cashy. Yes, now that is how I do my retouch using the ultimate retouch. You don't do anything else. This is how you leave your image, but you have your details here and everything looks so fine and so soft. That is the way I do the ultimate retouch.